Hello and welcome to the Planet Beer TV speed dating sessions from the backstage at Rivington Farm Trip 2024.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Paul, what are we doing today?
This place, Chris, is packed to the rafters with quality breweries, so we thought we'd take the opportunity to get to know as many of them as we possibly can.
Yeah, so we're going to do quick 15-minute sessions where we're going to ask them questions, a bit like speed dating.
Yeah, a bit like speed dating.
So we can ask them like, who are you? What do you do? How much money are you on?
What's your relationship like with your parents?
Will you marry me?
That kind of thing.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends who comes in.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a lot of breweries to get through, plenty of content. So today, who we got, Paul?
Today's brewery is...
Phantom.
Hello and welcome to another session of the Speed Dating with Brewers at Rivy Farm Trip. So we've just managed to wrangle Rachael from Phantom Brewing. So hello, Rachael.
Hello, Rachel.
Hey.
Thank you for jumping in.
Yeah, we're on the home straight now with these recordings. So
Let's just contextualise what's happening though. So this is the 7th, 8th?
I don't know.
I don't know, we lost track. Every time a brewery comes in, they bring beers. It's getting progressively stronger. We've gone through Impy Stouts, we've gone through double IPAs, we've gone from Berliner Weisses. So I'm glad you've bought two. So this is going to be fun. But yeah, thanks for jumping in, Rachel. Man, we're big fans of Phantom. You know, when I used to own a bottle shop down in Stourbridge from here, really. We sell a lot of Phantom, but up from
thank
Reading.
you.
But up from Reading.
Yeah,
from Reading,
yeah, this
so,
is for
you know,
us. We're
it's
still up. This is definitely up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're from the Midlands, everything's very absolute.
across from. Yeah,
But
whatever.
but before we get too silly, and we talk about the beers you bought, tell us a little bit about Phantom and your role in it.
Yeah, so Phantom started in 2019. We're based in Reading, for anyone who doesn't know. And so this will be our 5th year this year. Our birthday's Halloween, obviously, because Phantom, Ghost, Halloween.
Fuck yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
Phantom is another word for ghost.
Yes, if you didn't know that as well. So we're really looking forward to that. It should be good fun. We love a party, love Halloween, love our birthday. And so the two owners, Dane and Dom, both from Reading, grew up there. And when they decided to open a brewery, we were like, where else would we do it other than where we grew up, where we met? 5 years going strong. And we love bringing all kinds of beers, but we're sort of known for our big, hazy, hoppy numbers, sour stouts, everything in between throw in as well. But yeah, big hazies is our wheelhouse, really.
Yeah, you guys did the, because recently with one of our sponsors, Bruiser.
Yes.
You did the Hot Punk.
Yeah, so
box.
Hot Punk it's something, this is our 2nd year of doing it. This we really ramped it up. So it's something that we came up with last year. Well, actually, Paul, who works for us, sort of hooked onto the fact that we had sort of used Hot Punk as a term a little bit. Hot Punk. The owners are big fans of pop punk, so Hot Punk came in, and he was like, "Why don't we do a festival around this?" So last year we kind of did a starter version of it, where we brewed beers, had them sort of around the UK, and everyone kind of had a mini festival in their tap room, brewery, bar, whatever, at the same time as us. This year we really ramped it up, so I think it was about, I want to say 60 venues in the end that had our beer.
Fucking hell.
Might have been a few more. Yeah. So that was a fun day. We had a day of, it was actually a bank holiday Monday in May, and we put all the pallets together. So it was about 26 pallets going out. That was good fun in the hot warehouse. But
you'd be quite at home here then.
This is lovely. Yeah. If anything, I'm chilly. Get me a jumper.
We've dubbed this the drip tray.
It's warm, but it's not bad. When you work in warehouses, you just get used to it. So
You want to find like a word for the place where we are, where it's like with it's a self-deprecating like off-cut of a festival.
Yeah.
So the drip tray.
Okay,
That's where we are right now.
It works on
all
many
the-
levels.
It works. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like all the fun stuff happening over there and way over here. And
Yeah, no,
it's
totally.
lovely little building, but that's where the fun's at.
Totally, yeah. So we want to kind of make this as streamlined as possible. So we asked you to bring along some of the beers that either best represent you or are most exciting you at the moment. Now, I'm going to immediately head towards the can that has no label.
Yes.
How fresh is that?
I got before we do that, because you were talking about collaborations, and this one here is a collaboration with channel favourite Trek.
Yeah.
Well, hey.
One of our favourites as well.
We'll come back to that in a minute, but this one is canless.
Labelless.
Labelless.
Yeah.
Canless. Imagine that. It's just a beer
I just bought it in
floating.
my
It's just
hands.
here. there's a beer.
You know that bit where you know you've had too much to drink throughout the day.
Yeah.
That was the
we there? Are
crossover.
we
That
there?
was the
Okay.
threshold. Anyway, yeah.
We've
Tell
made
us
it.
about the canful.
The canful
beer.
but labelless.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Neptune. So we've just done a planet series. You guys have already had Uranus on tap today.
Fuck yeah, I did.
So yeah, Neptune, it's the last one. So it's just been canned yesterday or the day before. Super fresh. We're just waiting for the labels to come in. But yeah, it's an amazing beer. It's a pale, so not too heavy. I know you guys have had a mix
That's
today.
good. Yeah. Good
It's
break.
5.3%. Yeah, it's
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. The hops we're looking at is Krush, which obviously was called HBC 586.
Holy shit! New
obviously.
hop to us.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had Krush.
Okay.
We talk a lot about the numbered
Yeah.
nomenclature of
Yes.
hops and what they become.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So there we go.
So this one's finally got a name. It's finally got a
So
name.
this is new then. This is like fucking fresh off the hop line.
Yeah. Some kind of
Nailed
line.
it.
Yeah. So yeah, Krush as a name is new. So HBC 586 has been used a bit. So we've used it before. We've used it in a few different beers. We also did one that was we've done a single hop series, which we're still adding to, sort of going through the alphabet, but maybe in a weird order. So we did H is for HBC 586, others as well. A is for Azaka, C is for Citra. We actually did that one as a pale and a dipper.
Cool.
Yeah, and then 586 we did, but now it's called Krush. So now it has its own proper name and its own proper branding. So this is Krush. It's also Citra, Azaka, and Rachael in it as well. We always like to put a bit of Citra in.
So one of the things that we do on the channel, we do like the little series called Hops in Focus, where we try and essentially just nail down for the layman, like ourselves. 'cause
Basically us.
we always look at this from through the lens of a craft beer enthusiast rather
Yeah.
than an expert.
Appreciators is all you really need. Like,
That's
Exactly. Yeah.
Craft beer appreciators. That's on the t-shirt.
yeah.
There you go. Sold.
Yeah.
Just do it. But yeah, one of the things, the series that we do, we look at each hop and have a bit of a deep dive into it. We try and mix with a single hop version if possible, versus a kind of a bit of a dual hop,
Yeah.
so we can kind of
How
see
it plays
Yeah.
with the hops, yeah.
how well
Yeah.
does it do.
Yeah.
And so in future, if there are any that you're messing around with in terms of like the HBCs and
Yeah.
or the YCRs, whatever,
Yeah.
just send them over our way as well. So get in touch with us and just
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
we can
yeah.
do a
Yeah.
little collab. Or
I mean, yeah,
whatever.
because we don't do any core beers, so all of our beers are one-off.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You don't, do you?
No.
That's a really good point. I never thought about
Yeah.
that.
It's like Phantom.
Yeah.
They're there and then they're not.
Yeah. Phantom's another word for ghost. Just
In case you didn't know that.
For the layman.
Stop doing that.
For the supernatural appreciators out there. Anyway, let's have a
Cheers,
smell.
guys.
Yeah, cheers.
Oh, okay. We've got a little bit of tangerine thing going on there. This is the first time you've tried this?
No, I've had it already.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
On
This,
Canning Day.
this is great.
Yeah, I mean, just tell us a little bit about the scene in Reading, because obviously just down the road from you got Wokingham and Siren, and I think you've also got Elusive around there as well.
We have,
so-
yeah. So, I mean, Reading has a really great history of like brewing, but from way back. So, like, Courageous is based there. So, it's sort of in the past few years, it's kind of come back again, starting with Siren, really, because they've been there. I think they just had their 11th birthday.
But they feel like so OG, don't they, Siren? Do you
They're
know what I
just
mean?
Yeah.
geriatrics at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
Yeah.
it's like the Colonel. They're probably younger than me, but it feels like they've been around for
Yeah.
1,000 years.
Yeah, it sort of feels like Siren. Like when I first got into craft beer, I remember seeing their beers in places as well. So it feels like they've always sort of been there. So I'm kind of like 11 years, wow. But also like, is it only 11 years? But I mean, yeah, their beers are great, and they have such great like strong core beers as well that they make, and then they do their kind of special releases, especially like the CCC range that they do each year.
Caribbean chocolate.
Oh,
my God.
yeah. The
Hello.
one they did, the one they did year just gone, the Death by, like the big
Death by
one.
yeah.
Oh my God. Anywhere I saw it, I was just like, yes, like I want that now. I found a can of it at a brewery and I was like, I'm taking that home. Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, their beers are great. And then obviously opposite them is Elusive. I mean, Andy just is an incredible brewer. He's actually releasing a new book for home brewers. We're going to have a recipe in it, which is really cool.
Awesome.
That is
exciting.
okay. This is a
I think
bit
you
of
can pre-order it.
It's Andy Parker.
Andy Parker.
Andy Parker,
Yeah.
yeah.
this,
I mean,
this is
he
an Elusive
brews-
exclusive.
Yeah.
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 This is good
From
stuff.
me.
From Phantom, which is
Yeah.
Did you know that means ghost?
Well, I do, because I'm
Oh,
more
okay.
than an appreciator.
today I learned. Yeah.
So we're at farm trip 2024. The weather gods are smiling on us. We are in this beautiful, picturesque part of Lancashire. It's amazing. When you come to a place like Farm Trip, or any beer fest in general, what does that mean to you as a brewery?
I mean, Farm Trip in particular is such a fun one to do as a brewery because it's run by a brewery for other breweries. So it's very different to the other festivals that we do, which are sort of run by different organisations, companies, just work very differently.
A little bit more cool.
Faceless conglomerates.
You said it, not me. We do lots of different festivals, but this one last year was, I said to you as we were walking over here, like, this is just my favourite festival that we did. Yeah. I think we all agree, like, the whole vibe of it is lovely. You're here on a farm, camping, just having fun, and the whole team, like Rivington, just make you feel so welcome.
So
like
fun.
you're so well looked after the whole time, and just also getting to meet the other brewers and obviously everyone that's here. But it's such a brewery focused festival, which sounds a bit weird when you think that obviously craft beer festivals have brewers and breweries there, but this feels like something very, very different. I've just not been to anything like it, and I don't think there's anything that is like it.
It feels so obvious that this is how a festival of this ilk should be run, and yet it clearly doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So I think everyone's just happy to be here.
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
It's just such a lovely thing, like the beautiful tap room gets taken over, and then you've got all these other sort of bars that pop up, like we're in the one that's in the woods. So 1 minute you're in the woods,
so nice.
Then you're in TP, then you're in like a little polytunnel thing in the tap room, kind of just meandering around the farm in the sunshine. It's just, it's lovely.
Well, we've only got a minute or so.
Okay.
However,
or do we?
Yeah.
Oh no, because we make the rules.
Why you're fine, Rachel, is all I want is people to have fun, but within set boundaries.
Okay, sorry, I'm
Only within 15 minutes.
Chris is determined to burn those boundaries.
Chris.
Yeah, I try.
You start off really professional at the beginning, and then by the end of the day, you're like a fucking V for Vendetta. You're just trying to blow up the Houses of Parliament.
I mean, to be fair, we do counterbalance quite well. It's why the channel works. So what are we pouring right now? This is a track cola beer.
Yes, this is very, very fresh. They poured it last weekend at their neighbourhood festival. So
awesome.
We just got our pallet arrived yesterday. So it's called Notes, and it's Citra Cryo. It's Citra 701, so much Citra, and then Mochueka Cryo, and Galaxy. And I had to read it off because I didn't want to get it wrong. It's really packed in. I mean, if you see I don't know if on camera you're able to see, but like the colour of it, it's so thick, it's
Jack.
so yellow. Yeah.
Good lord.
It's
that's insane.
Yeah.
The smell on that is insane.
Well, I tapped the keg at our brewery, so we've got it on the tap room this weekend, and I poured it and I was like, that's so thick, and I tried to shine like my torch through it on my phone, and you just can't.
Hoppy
There's
custard.
nothing coming through.
That's literally where we're at right now.
So the way I describe it is I want all my beers to look like...
That is right up my street. Sorry to interrupt.
No. It's so good. I want all my beers to look like banana milkshake, and that is ticking all the boxes. Like, it just
Holy
is.
balls. And also, Motueka is like so prevalent at this festival.
It's such a good hop.
It's everywhere.
It's become one of my favourites. So
it's in some of the best beers as well.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It seems to be cementing itself as an amazing all-rounder.
Super like lemony, limey, and kind of, we actually did a single hop one of that as well, Emma's Mochueka. And we actually, myself, Dane, and one of our brewers, Emily, went out to New Zealand earlier in the year for Harfest. Which was really fun in New Zealand. So, I
wish I was a brewer.
Yeah.
Do you know what the good thing is about New Zealand? It's like near to Australia, but it just has less spiders.
That's what I said, because I want to go to Australia, but no, don't tell me there's big spiders.
No, hang on, we've just been invaded by a rival brewery.
Oh, here we go. Blackout here. Blackout crew. A bit later. I just assumed that they were like the reverse of England, where it's like actually it's the same temperament, same weather.
No,
no big spiders.
I
No
think
big
so.
deal.
Yeah. I didn't see any while I was there, so
Cool.
Yeah.
Right, so interest of time, we've run over massively again, but that's because you've got great company.
Yeah.
It's as we get more intoxicated, the
but it is,
time
but also,
doesn't matter.
Also, everyone's brilliant, so we could talk to you for hours. But we have to ask you the question.
Yes.
So, who would Phantom most like to collaborate with, if reality, wasn't a barrier?
Could be Phantom, could be you personally.
Oh,
In fact, let's narrow this down. Is there anyone in this festival that you'd like to collaborate with?
So from a Phantom point of view, I don't know, because I mean, Dane is so on it. He is so good at talking to people, and when he wants to get to know someone, he really does do it. Who would I like to collab with? I mean, we've actually collabed with quite a lot of people who are here. So Rivington were on my list, and we've just done a collab with them, which is going to be on tap later. Jupiter for the Planet theme.
Oh, fantastic!
It's
Not
incredible
it beer
beer.
TV.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Maybe.
We could just say to collab with us.
Yeah, we could. We
tell
would
people.
just say, "Oh, you
Okay,
forgot
cool.
to put our logo on the label."
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, bloody printer!
God damn it! Not again. You've done this for all 8 planets.
Hey, look, I'll pitch it to Dane. Okay, I'll be like, our next collab, you guys. Brew schedule's not up to me, guys, but I'll try. You know.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you, Rachel. That's all we ask. Stealth collabs. That's what
Stealth
we're all
collab.
I like
yeah.
it. Is that why you're doing this?
we kind of had an idea for a video, didn't we, where we'd sneak into a brewery who were doing a collab, and we just hide and then jump out every now and again, take a photo, and just say that's our collab.
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't go.
Maybe
down
try to
too
sneak
well.
our logo onto the label or something.
Yeah, just as they leave the canning line.
I know our designer, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, they're open to bribes. Maybe. I'm
Probably.
casting no
I'll talk
aspersions.
to Tom. Yeah.
Rachel, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you,
It's been
guys.
bloody lovely.
You've been lovely. Thank
Enjoy
you.
the rest of the festival,
No worries.
and we'll catch you soon.
Thank you.